Hello, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. I hope that everybody is well. I hope everybody's happy. And I hope that I'm coming through loud and clear. If I am coming through loud and clear, could you please put a comment below just to let me know that I've not got the gremlins again. Because not last week, but the week before, I struggled with the gremlins, the Facebook gremlins, and my OBS system wouldn't send the sound through. But hopefully the sound is coming through. So, welcome. I'm going to start off tonight's live stream with a song I wrote quite a few years ago, and it's on my CD, Songs on the Back Foot, and it's a song I wrote all about. Basically, it's the concept of anesthetics and painkillers, and I wrote this in the mindset of being back in the day when the only thing you could kill the pain with was whiskey, and this is called The Heavenly Main. Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train, the midnight express with the heavenly main? Please won't you free him from all of his pain? Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train? The eyes of a child see the light of the day, their sweet disposition is laughter and play. Age brings with it the cruelty of life. It bends and it twists and it cuts like a knife. Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train, the midnight express from the heavenly main? Please won't you free him from all of his pain? Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train? Free my poor father, Lord, from this disease. I'd rather not lose him, Lord, but if you please. Rolls in discomfort, the whiskey won't stop. Lord, if you take him, I'll drink not one drop. Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train, the midnight express from the heavenly main? Please won't you free him from all of his pain? Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train? Temperance from drink, Lord, the price I will pay. My sins I confess, Lord, here on this day. I'll preach the Bible with fire and rain. Please won't you take my father from all of his pain? Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train, the midnight express from the heavenly main? Please won't you free him from all of his pain? Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train? Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train, the midnight express on the heavenly main? Free my father from all of his pain. Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train? Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train? Oh Lord, won't you bring on that train? Midnight Express on the Heavenly Main. So, what I'm going to be doing is singing a few songs, and at the end of last week's live stream, I played a tune on harmonica, and I asked if anybody can recognize that tune, then I will send them a free CD. Now, the CD is this one. It's my latest CD, and when I sell these CDs to anybody in the group, I'm going to send them a free DVD. And this is a DVD that was recorded at the LMRCA, which is a railwayman's club in Altrincham. And that's a DVD, and that comes free for 7 of your English pounds. All you got to do is message me, and I shall send these by post or courier straight to your door for 7 English pounds. So all you got to do is message me. But yeah, nobody got the tune last week. So I'm going to do another tune this week at the end of the live stream. And anybody that puts in the comments what the name of the tune is, and I'll send them a free CD with a free DVD. So stick around till the end. I'm also going to debut a song I've written, a new song, and you are going to be the first people to hear this new song. And so I'm looking forward to airing that one. So this next song that I'm going to sing is a song all about, it's about the area I live in, and it's about the mills that I used to work in when I was younger. I first started working in a mill. The mill was in Ashton. It was called Boris Buckley's on Whitelands Road. And I went from there to another mill, which was Ashton Brothers in Hyde. And they used to be very, very famous for making shirting cloth for Tootle's shirts, above others, and Peter England shirts, and all the top-end Savile Row shirts and suits. They used to have the cloth from there. And also Christie's towels. So all the towels that were named Christie's were considered the best, and they used to make them there. And I worked in these mills, but over the years, obviously, the computers and the technology came along, and what happened is it eradicated all of the mills in the UK, more or less, give or take 1 or 2 that are still left. And most of the machinery was bought up and shipped to China, where now everything we buy is imported from the Far East. And the quality isn't as good, but as they used to say, never mind the quality, feel the width. It doesn't matter whether it falls off your back as long as it's nice and thick. But yeah, so this is a song called Jobs. It's a song called Jobs No More. I'll put a thumb pick on for this one, I think. Today they close my factory down, let the heart die in my town. Men and women out of work, factory floor to the office clerk. No need to rise on Monday morning, no work to do to earn your corn. All my friends I saw each day, they sadly haven't much to say. Microchip technology, it came with no apology. Computers do the work of 10, jobs no more for boys and men. Boys and men. Boys and men. Wagons came with cranes today to load the looms to take away. In welder's boots and a leather cap, they cut the pipe work up for scrap. Ships are loaded, ropes released. Destination the Far East. We led the world, it's British made. Now substandard import trade. Microchip technology, well it came with no apology. Computers do the work of 10. Jobs no more for boys and men. Boys and men. Boys and men. Well, month went by, then turned to years. No job, said men, reduced to tears. No Christmas dinner, Sunday best. Birthdays cancelled and the rest. Well, I'd give you anything you like, but sorry lad, there's no new bike. Money's tight, times are hard, I can't afford a birthday card. Microchip technology, well it came with no apology. Computers do the work of 10. Jobs no more for boys and men. Boys and men. Boys and men. Now my young lad's turned 24. He's never had a job before. He's a silly boy. The silicone chips made everything fast. Our way of life left in the past. We thought that this technology would benefit our prodigy. Microchip technology, well it came with no apology. Computers do the work of 10. Jobs no more for boys and men. Boys and men. Boys and men. They closed the old job center down, demolished half of my old town. Undermined by the minimum wage, increased the retirement age. All the pubs have hired thugs. It's booming business selling drugs. England's gardens full of weed. Now too many mouths to feed. Microchip technology, well it came with no apology. Computers do the work of 10. Jobs no more for boys and men. Boys and men. Boys and men. We're waiting for the good old days when we all worked in different ways. Nobody's fault, no one's to blame. Inevitable change that came. There's a motto that is apt: to survive you must adapt. I found a market with a need. I'm growing plants and I'm selling weed. Microchip technology, well it came with no apology. Computers do the work of 10. Jobs no more for boys and men. Boys and men. Boys and men. Boys and men. Boys and men there. Songs from the mills of Manchester and Lancashire. And they're all gone now. They're all apartments or storage units or small business centres now. Not many mills around. Most of them have been pulled down. Ashton Brothers was pulled down and they built hundreds of houses on top of it. But there you go. Any road. Now I'm going to play a video for you. And this is a video that was recorded at a gig we did in the Blossoms. I did it with a band I was with called the Bridgewater Blues Band, and this is an old B.B. King song, possibly, in my opinion, his best, and this is called The Thrill Is Gone.
I know it's over, baby, but you won't be happy. Neither will we. The thrill is gone away, yeah. I said, baby, the thrill is gone now. That thrill is gone away, yeah, yeah, yeah. You did me wrong, baby. You know that you'll be sorry someday, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Well, there you go. That was at the Blossoms in Stockport. That with a great bunch of lads, great musicians. Them, the Bridgewater Blues Band. Had a lot of gigs with them, a lot of fun with them. And I'm going to continue with the blues because I'm going to play one of my own blues songs that I wrote. And this is a song called Powder Milk Blues. And I wrote this on the back of a comment that a fellow musician that used to dep for me in another band I was in, Mr. G's Blues Band. And Stevie Oakes, his name is. He's a drummer and a bass man. Fantastic musician, and there's one particular time he had to dep in or stand in for the drummer on a gig we had booked. And when I phoned him up, I said, "Come down and we'll do a rehearsal in my rehearsal studio." And so he said, "Yeah." He said, "I'll come down," but he said, "Have you got some tea?" I said, "Yeah, I've got some tea." He said, "Have you got some milk?" And I said, "Well, no, I've not got milk, but I've got some powdered milk." "Oh man," he says, "you'll give me the powder milk blues." Bingo. Never say anything to a songwriter because I'll put it in a song. Anyway, this is called the Powder Milk Blues. Ain't got no money, things are looking down. I can't afford a smile and I can barely buy a frown. Ain't that a meal in such a long time? Desperation is pushing me to a life of crime. Well, my clothes are all torn, I got holes in my shoes, and now I'm telling you people, I got the powder milk blues. To say my fridge is empty is an understated joke. I can't turn it on cause the damn thing is broke. Work out and slack, boss man laid me off. I'm kinda weak and I'm developing a cough. My clothes are all torn, I got the holes in my shoes, and I'm telling you people, I got the powder milk blues. There's a hole in my roof when my bed's getting damp. I feel so cold and I'm living like a tramp. I sold my dog before the damn thing died, and when I watched that mud go, well, I believe that I cried. My clothes are all torn, I got holes in my shoes, and I'm telling you people, got the powder milk blues. Well, my clothes are all torn, I got them holes in my shoes, and I'm telling you people, I got those powder milk blues. Powder Milk Blues. I hope that came through, because I had the bloody button down. Right, okay. I'm gonna unplug this and get the other guitar back on again. And I'm going to play a song I've not done for ages. And this is a song. And it's all about the conflict in the Middle East, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. I don't take any sides on it. I'm not getting political on it. But I wrote this song when I saw a news report once of a fella that was carrying what looked like a bag of meat. And unfortunately, it was his son. And at the time, people were arguing a toss about this, that, and the other, the usual stuff that doesn't really matter. And children are dying in conflicts all over the world. Yet money seems to be the predominant factor in all of this, and it's something we don't really take any notice of. We seem to be focusing on money rather than on the important things in life, like life itself. So I wrote this one, and this is called Alive in Palestine. Metallic raindrops falling on a children's school. There's dust in the milk, as a general rule. Concrete and rubble. Let's try it with that one. I'm going to start again. Right. I'll have to remember to press this bloody button. I keep forgetting. Right, start again. Metallic raindrops falling on a children's school. There's dust in the milk, as a general rule. Concrete and rubble, barefoot on broken glass. It's a fear of the child that's hiding in a history class. Alive in Palestine, alive in Palestine. Thoughts hung on a line in Palestine. Alive in Palestine, alive in Palestine. Those thoughts hung on a line in Palestine. The political agenda is fueled from a faraway land. There's a finger on the trigger, someone got blood on their hand. What does it matter if the lights are on green or on red? when you're holding a loved one in a white sheet and they're already dead. Alive in Palestine, alive in Palestine. Those thoughts hung on a line in Palestine. Alive in Palestine, alive in Palestine. Those thoughts hung on a line in Palestine. The political viewpoint, it bears no right and no wrong. When the flesh is torn from the bone by the bullets and bombs, what does it matter in a world of the armament trade, when the life of a man is equal to the profit that's made? Alive in Palestine, alive in Palestine. Those thoughts hung on a line in Palestine. Alive in Palestine, alive in Palestine. Those thoughts hung on a line in Palestine. Much better with the sound of the guitar coming through, I think. Right, okay. Now, before we go any further, I just want to remind everybody that if you'd like to support the channel, then up above me, this way, is a thing called buymeacoffee.com. And if you look at the address, it's buymeacoffee.com/GJ Armstrong, and you can always tip me just as if I was busking and buy a coffee, or you can buy one of my CDs. And if you message me, then I'll send you a CD in the post for £7 of your English pounds. And with it, of course, I will include a free DVD as well. So that's the plugging over with. So let's see what I'm going to do next. Right, now, I'm going to lighten the mood a bit, and I'm going to play an Irish song. And this Irish song is all about King James V. I'll just get this instrument of torture and put it on. And yeah, it's about King James V. And it's an old Scottish tune, actually, but it was adopted by the Irish. And the group Planxty played it with Andy Irvine and Christy Moore many years ago, and I picked up on it, and I've loved the tune ever since. So this is a song all about, as I say, King James V, who used to dress up as a beggar and go and have his wicked way with all the local wenches, cracking on he had now. And I don't know whether it's an actual true story or whether it's folklore or whether it's a myth or what, but we'll see. Inroad, the Jolly Beggar. There was a jolly beggar man came tripping o'er the plain. Then he called upon the farmer's door, the lodgings for to gain. Well, the farmer's daughter, she came down, she viewed him cheek and chin. She says he is a handsome man, I pray you let him in. Oh, we'll go no more the roving in the night. We'll go no more the roving, let the moon it shine so bright. Go no more the roving, now we're roving in the night. We'll go no more the roving, let the moon it shine so bright. Say we'll go no more the roving. Well, the farmer's daughter, she came down about the kitchen door, and she saw the beggar laying down here on the floor. The beggar took her in his arms, and to the bed he ran. Kind sir, she says, be easy now, you waken our good man. Oh, we'll go no more the roving in the night. We'll go no more the roving, let the moon it shine so bright. Go no more the roving, now we're roving in the night. We'll go no more the roving, let the moon it shine so bright. Say we'll go no more the roving. She as still as any mouse, as if she had been dead. And the beggar, he's looked in with her, and he stole her maiden head. She said, you are no beggar now, you are a gentleman, and you have stole my maiden head, and I am quite undone. We'll go no more the roving in the night. We'll go no more the roving, let the moon it shine so bright. We'll go no more the roving, now we're roving in the night. So we'll go no more the roving, let the moon it shine so bright. I said we'll go no more the roving. Well, I am no golden beggar, I am a beggar man, and I have stole your maiden head, and you are quite undone. Well, she took the bed in both her hands, and she threw it at the wall. She says, now go now with your beggar, my maiden head and all. I will go no more the roving in the night. I said, we'll go no more the roving, let the moon it shine so bright. Go no more the roving, now we're roving in the night. We'll go no more the roving, let the moon it shine so bright. I said, we'll go no more the roving. The Jolly Beggar. Now, it's time for me to reveal my new song. This song that I've written, and you're going to be the very first to hear it. This is a song that came to me like most of the songs come to me. Usually I wake up in the morning with a melody or a line in my head. And I woke up one morning last week with this one in my head. And it sort of stuck in me. And it was just a simple line that said, I'm Manchester born and bred. And so I ended up penning this song, which is, I suppose, a sort of a Manchester anthem. I spent 6 years of my life when I was younger in Bournemouth, working in Bournemouth. And it's a strange thing because I loved it down there. I had a great time working away 6 years. And when I went down south, I didn't know whether I was going to come back until once I'd got over the honeymoon period, I suppose. And in the back of my mind, I always knew I was going to come back to Manchester because there's an old saying, you always end up where you started. It doesn't always work that way for most people. Some people bugger off and never come back. But I missed my family and my friends and Manchester in general. And so once I'd got used to living in down south and the different way of life that they have, because they don't have muffins. If you go in a chip shop and you ask for a muffin, they look at you like you're daft, because they call them rolls. Not a muffin, it's a roll. And they don't put gravy on chips. No. And they don't have meat potato pies neither. I mean, it's bloody weird down there, but I suppose they think we're weird up here. Any road. So I'm gonna showcase this song now, and this is called Manchester Born and Bred. I'm Manchester born and bred, and I'll live here until I am dead. There is nowhere I'd rather be, 'cause I'm Manchester born and bred. Said I'm Manchester born and bred, and I'll live here until I am dead. There is nowhere I would rather be, 'cause I'm Manchester born and bred. I grow up on these cobbled streets with no shoes upon my feet. We were poor but we were proud, so I'm singing this song out loud. I'm Manchester born and bred, and I'll live here until I am dead. There is nowhere I would rather be, 'cause I'm Manchester born and bred. There's a north, south, and east, and a west, and where you live it's probably the best. Up the Reds and up the Blues, depends which team you're loyal to. 'Cause I'm Manchester born and bred, and I'll live here until I am dead. There is nowhere I would rather be, 'cause I'm Manchester born and bred. Payday is Friday for me, and that's when we have a chippy tea. Then we go down the local pub, or the working men's social club. 'Cause I'm Manchester born and bred, and I'll live here until I am dead. And there is nowhere I would rather be, 'cause I'm Manchester born and bred. We drink Vimto and Boddington's beer. When we fight, we show no fear. We help anyone who's feeling down, and we give you our very last pound. 'Cause we're Manchester born and bred, and I'll live here until I am dead. And there's nowhere I would rather be, 'cause I'm Manchester born and bred. I said I'm Manchester born and bred, and I'm Manchester born and bred. So there you have it. Manchester born and bred. You were the very first to hear that. Exclusive for you. No one else. So, we've come to the end of the live stream. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in and joining me on this live stream. And as I promised at the start, I'm going to do a little tune. I'm going to do a tune, and I'm going to ask you to name the tune. And if you name the tune before this time tomorrow, 8 o'clock tomorrow, and you put it in the comments on this live stream, then I will send you free of charge a CD, Songs on the Back Foot, and a free DVD. And if you don't win and you'd like to buy one, then you can buy one for £7 of your English pounds, free post, and I'll send it to you with the DVD. And all you have to do is message me. But if you put it in the comments, if you know this tune, if you recognise the tune. So I'm going to make it pretty easy. It's going to be an easy tune to lock into and remember. And so, have a go. You got nothing to lose. So see if you recognise this. Okay, so there you go. If you recognise it, then stick it in the comments. And I'll contact you. And then if you're right, I'll contact you. And then you can give me your name and address. And I'll bang the CD and the DVD in the post. So every Thursday at 8 o'clock, I'll be here singing songs and telling stories. And I'll be enjoying myself. And I hope you've enjoyed it too. Thanks for joining. So see you next week.